Hello.
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 Alright, fairly here, so let's just start moving. Get the slackers over by the boss. Diablo, Saints, Jimmbo, this. Should you Soulstone? No, close this.
Yo, Jabba, I paid for the fucking full trip.
Yeah, that's fucking mean. So he prefers to go with a peacock instead of taking us. That's disgusting, man.
Fucking cab drivers nowadays.
And then they complain about Uber. At least they give a good service, though.
Yeah.
It's funny how we learn by pain, and now we are all moving next to the, you know, the sidewalk.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm fucked.
Do we jump?
Yes.
Mage food, mage food, mage food. Thank you. Do we Ventus this or wait for Bandit?
How are we gonna summon if our warlock is not here?
Yeah, the warlock is dead at the entrance.
Oh, that's great. Good skip.
Can you come back and get us?
Maybe we all release and do it again.
Well, you could also kill it.
Kill what?
The trash.
The boss?
But is he at the very entrance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta do the death run again.
He might be AFK. Because he hasn't even released yet.
He's here.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll
It's-
come back and see if maybe I can hold everything long enough.
You and me, Jim.
Wait. I'm here too.
Just you could just die by the entrance to the boss room, and I'll wish you from there.
Well, yeah, just it's a very short run there.
Hello.
Well, we shouldn't take the path we took previously. We should go something like this. You can skip these. No, okay, but they're on me, so it's fine. Okay, that's a hitbox of the traffic. Yeah, Vest has to grab aggro. A little bell guy's there too.
Where's the fuck is the entrance?
Yeah,
I'm running the wrong way.
yeah, he should be in range to rest
Yeah.
now.
Just die there. Go back out and die.
You don't need to take us down with you, man. Fuck you know.
Yeah.
Yo, Saint, be careful.
Wait, how did you guys do the that run so clean? It was a bit
path.
worse when we did it.
Yeah, you should not go along the wall like we did. There's a pretty nice path in the middle.
When Rod got hit by the police, I took the charge.
Fucking police.
Opal got me. Alright, whoever's got the hardware, throw up any Discord streams. Let's cauldron up and feast up.
Do we vent this up?
I don't know. Let's still got all Sunday. See how much of a shit show this is.
Normal flask or versatility?
DPS. This shouldn't be too much of a numbers check. Also, I'm not sure we have 20 event to see the restock. It looks restocked. Let's rip the table as well. And then we'll do the talky talk. Or whatever we need to do.
First try Vupera. We
Nah, this is the
this
kill.
week.
This is the kill.
Tables down. Alright, so brief-wise, pretty much already sent all I wanted in the thread, so there's not much to add. I'll just emphasize the drill positions. If you've checked VODs, you might have seen multiple different versions of how you manage drills. It's pretty flexible. But we'll use one baseline strategy, and then we'll mix it up down the road if we need to milk DPS. There's some tricks you can do to get more damage out of like better positions, less movement. But in general, whichever side you're on, you're always just going near the big walls and then running back to the raid with your spikes. The best part about this is it lines up with some of the rougher overlaps towards the second phase where we get these super wide beams that need to be. Okay. Well, he'll just gonna have to catch up, I guess. He'll line up with some rough beams basically, so if you start over here and then go this way, you'll be over here when the big ass beam happens and you need to be over here. So that's why you want to start over here and then shimmy towards this position, and then you naturally end up in the safe spot when the beams are blasting us. So nothing too special there. One asterisk obviously is, imagine if you're range 3 for example, this is blue drill position, you might be standing here just to get ready to pop yours. You just like play around this little area here. So whenever you're ranged and you're out of your normal position for drilling because you're assigned, just like play around that mark the best you can. The only bad thing to do is like making a long line like this and putting drills over here. Shit like that is very cursed. Like generally stay out of the middle and generally try to like clump your shit very tightly around where you are. We'll naturally run into some rough overlaps, but we'll learn as we go.
I have a question. In the sheet, there is it says my name in one of the, is it bombs? I believe it is.
Yeah, in the spreadsheet, nobody should read anything. That's not gonna make any sense. It's just gonna tell the weak aura to like prioritize some people more often than others for some assignments, but it doesn't matter. Practically speaking, in the fight, you just need to read the weak aura. You could be assigned anywhere.
Okay.
But it's basically just weights that we can put on it to make sure to like improve the odds on certain sets. But it's nothing you need to worry about.
I just had to make sure.
Yeah, no, it's nothing you guys ever need to worry about. Like I wrote in the ping, the only thing you guys worry about when you get the drills is drop everything, look up, find the mark, get to that mark safely so there's no traffic collisions, and then pop it as soon as your thing says now in the weak aura. So yeah, ignore that. Other than that, the gate sequence is obviously the sketchiest thing. I guess we should look at it. So generally what'll happen, and this will probably seem pretty like chaotic and foreign to most people right now if you haven't been watching VODs for 3 days straight. But basically where we are in the room right now is over here. And this is always where we are when knocks are happening, so you can just let that burn in. But red is over here, blue is over here. They're going this phallic direction for the knock setup. And here's roughly how that looks. So you finish this phase up. If you're a Shadow Priest, you need to die here. And then they start moving. And then boss is going to be in a very specific spot here. That's mostly for tanks to worry about. And gate is going to be in a very specific spot. So the one thing I want to highlight here is as we moved over here, remember red was here and blue was here, right? So I want to move in that same formation to this position where boss is going to be parked. So we're going to have red over here and then blue over here. And then we do a very controlled turn. So in the first one, we're going to turn to our left. So red, you'll turn into the gate, and blue, you'll turn into this position roughly. And then for the next time, we'll turn to our rights. So blue will end up on the gate, red will end up in the knock position. Then we do a polarity shift after we've done the twist. Again, don't try to memorize all this, it'll be more apparent in the pull. And then we just set up for the knock and go. So the trick about the knock is, there's a gate somewhere back here, this is boss. Whatever team is here, right now it happens to be red, they're just gonna fly past the gate, hopefully click it in time, and then get teleported to like this part of the conveyor belt. If you imagine there's like 2 parts like this. This is gonna be red, this is gonna be blue. Meanwhile, blue is aiming like, if you shoot like this, it's gonna be a long run in this direction, so you wanna like bend it a little bit like this. But you'll have to figure that out as you go. You can see this guy is slightly like off center here. And he goes, so he's at range, so he's aiming for this conveyor belt. Blue melee, you want to be over here, so you want to angle a bit more. But it's absolutely fine to end up in here and then leave to your desired position. Range, you should always aim to end up here. If you do the knockback, if you do the gate, you're banished to the belt, can't leave. And melee, you should always aim to end up here, otherwise you can't reach the boss. Pretty self-explanatory shit. This phase is fairly brainless. The only sketchy part is going on over here. We have red over here, blue over here. If they collide, bad things happen. So the only thing you're worrying about in intermission is not colliding and not touching these red puddles. There's also mines on the center band. I'm not sure if they go here, but let's assume they do. These don't kill you, I think, but they knock you up and make things messy. So try to avoid them. But other than that, just try to survive here. Only thing that really matters. Don't worry about DPS milking and stuff like that. And then after that, fight continues. Nothing worth looking at really, because it's just more of the same. And then it's the second knock. And then again, the call you'll be hearing is, so imagining it roughly like this, will be over here. The call will be move into position. So that just means stay in formation and run up like this. So move into position. These guys do both things at the same time. We're going to avoid doing that. And then somewhere around here, we'll do a twist. So blue will twist into the gate, and red will twist into the knock position. So left twist and a right twist. All you need to remember. That twist needs to be done before the polarity shift, which is incoming in 3, 2, 1. So at this point, we should all be set up. And this is where I would need Jimmbo. Are you back by any chance? Oh, sweet. Yeah, so at this second turn is where you're going to have some special tasks. If everything goes according to plan, we move over information. So red is here, blue is here, and we need a gate over here. So I'm using these like ledges on the ground. Boss is always going to be right here, and gate is always going to be on this little point here. So at this point of the fight, the second knock, this gate is going to be pointing this way. We need it pointing this way. So regardless if you're red or blue, hopefully half the rate is here, half the rate is here, boss is here. You should have a safe path to this position from both sides. Yeah, so, but just make sure traffic is clear. Obviously, you know how people stack. There might be like this, there might be this kind of situation, and then you just need to start yelling at people to compress. But that's the only sketchy part. You set up that gate, and then you run back to your team and get ready for the twist.
How many pulls is average on this boss?
How many what, sorry?
Pulls are average to kill this boss.
pulls on average?
Hmm.
I have no idea. What do you ask?
Curious.
Okay,
Around 100.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's the second twist. Intermission looks exactly the same. We're just in different position color-wise, but to you personally, it doesn't matter. One thing to keep in mind is when you get the knock this time. Remember last time I said find the midline and then try to go like this. This time you want to end up on these two conveyor belts, so this is super easy. You just find this, aim like boss, this point, draw a straight line through it, and then you're done. So this one is far easier to aim. And blue, meanwhile, have been taking the gate, and again, there's going to be a red camp over here, blue camp over here. If you guys touch, bad things happen. Otherwise, intermissions are identical. And then we come down. Yeah, what's up?
Can you go Arjun, the second twist? What time
Second
is it
twist
in
of-
Yeah, when we go the opposite direction. Yeah, I just need to combat time. I was curious about.
Let's see where this guy. Four-ish
4:30
or something. But I'll call it. Like it'll be called. So don't like do any. Nobody should be doing their own twists. It has to be synced up perfectly across everybody, obviously.
Yeah, just putting a reminder.
Yeah, intermission same. And then after intermission, I'll just finish up the fight because there's really not that much going on that's special. After intermissions, the slightly different drill positions start happening. So at this point, blue, you want to like drill diagonally away from the other team. Don't remember the reason for that right now, but I remember there being some motivation for.
The teams are separate, like.
Well, it doesn't matter, but just keep in mind that there's going to be some special drill positions. It's probably all going to be forgotten by that point, so I'm not too worried about it.
Where does blue do the drill? You just go to the conveyor behind them at that point?
Yeah, it's exactly the same as the entire phase. You just move over here instead and go this way.
Okay.
So like the entire phase, you're doing this, and then here you just flip it and go like this. That's to keep this clear. There's some reason I keep forgetting it, but it's fine. Doesn't really change much. Could actually be simple as bombs. Yeah, it looks like it's bombs doing it. If we just look here. Yeah, exactly. There won't be any need for any blue to be overrolling. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Point is, it's slightly different. That's not the big issue though. The big issue is the twist. So as we finish these bombs up, there's going to be another twist call where we go from. Let's see if we can see it on his VOD. Where we go from this formation that we have the entire fight. Red this way, blue this way. We're going to do one right twist. So both teams are going to twist right once. And that's going to be the formation for the rest of the fight. I think these guys, yeah, you can see the twist here. And then we just stay in this formation the entire fight going like this. And then, God forbid, going like this again. Hopefully boss dies here. Less hopefully boss dies here. I pray to God boss doesn't die here. Because this phase just gets harder and harder. This part is fairly easy, just don't touch the balls. If you touch the balls, you puff everybody. Then we run over. Oh, this is going to be a horrible POV, but this can happen to you. And here it's just more balls. Balls and suck. You can imagine this is going to suck. And then the last set is balls, suck, and big ass beam. Oh, maybe this is the reason why blue goes there. Right. And then you go in this safe spot here. Obviously, if you're all the way over there right now, you're probably cooked. But hopefully we'll never see this, so forget about that. So that's the whole fight. A lot of shit to brief. Normally I chunk this up, but as you can see, it's basically just this first twist, the second twist, and then the third twist. Everything else is just the same shit on repeat. You're looking up, finding your mines, popping your mines on the weak timer, and yeah, pretty much it. The only other sketchy thing are these wide beams. You'll see them once and then you understand why they're sketchy. There's nowhere to stand. If you are on the missile side during these, we're gonna probably have you immune. I should have updated my weak auras, but I can probably throw it out sometime in the break, or somebody else with the updated one can just call an immune. Basically what you do is you just pop an immune, and the goal keeps some of these missiles so they don't go into us. But let's not worry about that for now. We have some other fun stuff to iron out. But yeah, that's the big old dump. Not much else to say that I can think of the top of my head. Let's just start pulling and see how horribly unstructured we are with regards to mines and general positions. I should also add the polarity positions for most of the fight, except those cases we just talked about with the twists, are always like the same. Wherever you are in the room, blue is always towards this side, and red is always towards this side. So I'll try to build that intuition up as we go. Until you remember the raid plan, you want to follow it religiously this time, which means we are starting over here as per the raid plan. And that's to keep the boss close to the purple and green mines. Yeah, okay. Let's give it some pulse. Actually, let's do one of these first so we don't have any toilet people.
We were not fantasing yet, right?
Question?
No, don't ban this yet. Half the raid is already banned this for some reason, but no, don't ban this. What's up?
For the missiles, do we have goalkeepers or just do them like? If I see one missile that I can.
For now, just wing it. You can only do it on red side effectively, so we need to. There's some in the liquid stuff that should tell me which immune people are red side. But for now, if you're red and have immune, you can just goalkeep.
Rod.
What's up?
Could you ping the colors of the sides again?
Blue and red.
Okay.
Oh, also one more tip for you guys that didn't do a couple polls last week, I think, yesterday, I don't remember. The important thing is when the polarity shifts happen, it's not like your brain should be, oh my god, where do I need to go? It's a very simple like rule set. If the lady says switch, you just hold down W and go through the boss. If the lady says same, you just stay still. That way you're effectively never keeping track of where the actual polarity positions are. You just keep track of am I going through or staying still. So try to turn your brains off when that happens and just use that simple rule instead. Otherwise it might be bad. Let's start pulling. This is a learning boss.
Hello and good luck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop.
Yes. And also, if you're unsure, just get out of the packs. So somebody just stay on red. There, you can wipe this up real quick. Go again. We need a clean start. And when we wipe here, just go off the edges to the sides. Don't go in the blue holes in the middle. They just spit you out.
Best test badge yet.
I had a, I think the weak cursor boy.
Oh, don't like that.
I got like the hex of the color instead of the some actual color. Let me check.
No idea
I
what you
mean,
mean.
as far as I can see, somebody hasn't updated their add-ons.
Let's see what Saints saw first. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's a liquid fuck up for you, Saints. Because he just he said something about changing
making it a switch or so, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is I think the voice things are still the same, so you just need to survive the first one, which you can just check. You still have the color from the circle, right?
Yeah, I get there's an icon weak aura also that.
Yeah. So for anybody else who's updated their pack, your shit probably looks like this right now.
Oh, it still says what it is, like it says red on it.
Yeah, but it's unusable basically. But the point is, the color information from this is going to be less useful. This circle is going to be more useful, and the voice from this weak aura should still work. So either just move it off screen, or if you don't want to use the voice, just disable it fully. But just be aware of this. It won't wipe you. Like it's just a.
It might be fixed already. Saints is 2 versions behind as well.
It says my weak auras are up to date. I guess he didn't push them to the 2. Oh,
well, you gotta. It also depends
yeah,
how you check versions.
I updated the add-on, but I didn't reload.
But anyway, this is completely irrelevant. Does anything relevant actually break? That's the only thing I care about. Did somebody experience something interesting that we should look at? No? Good, let me pull again.
Oh, I'm reloading.
Yeah. Can you set up your court ping again? And I'll ping blue and you ping red on pull. Because people are, or at least like close to when the polarities happen.
Yeah.
Maybe we have a chance. And again, if you lose track where the polarities are, you know where people are gonna end up, right? It's gonna be like here and here. If you're unsure, the first thing you do is fuck off somewhere far away from those two positions. Because then at least you won't insta-wipe somebody by being in the wrong camp. You don't just panic freeze like a doe in the headlights. Or a deer for that matter. Just get out, take stock of where everything is, go to your side. Easiest way to counterplay it. Alright, flavor same,
I'm stuck
right?
updating, by the way.
Okay, yeah, just say one. But yeah, I'm well aware our versions are all over the place. I've not been asking for updates deliberately, hoping it won't break. So we'll just keep an eye on the assignments. The only thing we're looking for is some broken assignment stuff with like doubles and triples and shit.
5,
Everything else I don't care about.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, survive that. Ready for mines. Assignment looks fine. So best, for example, watch out how you doing mines. And I don't know who's doing red. It's 0. I don't know where 0 is. I also don't see any mines being popped, so investigate. We're gonna die here. That's why
Time spiral.
Ash was number 1 for me.
Best test badge yet.
I saw
I'll just check. I have all the
and 0 the list.
I have all
No,
the
no,
stuff
no.
on my side.
I was out baiting the mines, and then I had the purple as well. Cause genius.
The purple?
Let's see, you're assigned to 1 purple. You don't do it, and then we die.
I went and did the mines. Yeah.
No, you okay? Let me.
The drills. The drills.
This
I
is
went to
the
do.
power. Yeah, no, it's fine. So we'll learn from each example here as we go. So this is the first time we learn. So if you're in Ash's position here, this will happen to all the healers. So all the healers perk up extra hard. Everybody else you can just perk up medium hard. When you get positioned here, as soon as Ash sees this, the first thing she do is she identify these positions, which I assume you did. And then she just needs to start thinking, like, how the fuck do I play this? Because I'm going to have to do this, and I need to do drill over here. So this position is completely dead to me. I can't be over there. I need to be over here. So normally what she'll have to do is she'll have to be, like, over here somewhere and, like, do a drill sequence like this. Because she needs to be around this part. So what went wrong here is when this counts down to 0, now you need to already be underneath this one.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the mine thing at all, so that's all the good stuff. But like, yeah.
So that's the lesson for all the basically everybody in the raid. If you see 1, you need to already be underneath the circle when it spawns. Like you'll see it and then run underneath, insta pop it, and then the sequence begins. So for you, if you're on 1 in particular, you can pop this and then you still have plenty of time to get out of here. So you basically pop it, boom, and then you just make your way here as far as you can. But also, if you try that once and you end up like drilling through the raid, just go over here instead. So yeah, that'll happen. That's one of the fun quirks.
Pre-position in the circle, or does it do damage when it lands?
You can pre-position in the circle. Just only the first guy, obviously. If anybody else does it, it's fireworks.
Why couldn't you just step back and bait them behind on the conveyor belt?
Well, you absolutely could. I didn't even see the pop the mine.
No, you.
Maybe not do that in the middle. Maybe not do the baiting drill then in the middle, like there on the ping. If you do that on the ping, then the people that are further up baiting the drill come to go there.
What Flavor said is absolutely viable. That's what I said initially. When you guys get mines and drills, you need to abandon the plan and just improvise. Like, do your best, and then we'll iron out any massive problems.
YOLO.
Jimmbo, when you play this game... What's up?
Yeah, to me, it makes more sense for range, regardless if they have the mines or the drill, to always bait the drills here and run this way, because nobody stood on the conveyor belt. and the conveyor belt will
Yeah.
naturally move you away.
So
just
are you
move
talking about?
slightly?
I'm talking
there,
specifically on
and
that first one.
Yeah,
so
yeah. And
behind that blue stack.
That's what I said initially. There's a billion ways to optimize this. There's stuff where ranged literally just steps on here and glides over here and then just never moves. The beams happen. We all optimize. Like we're gonna do all that eventually, but for now, I just want everybody to just do the movements because these like edge towards the middle are gonna be the most common ones. So just like get in the habit of it because you need to learn all the crazy overlaps that can happen. If we start mixing up the first one, we're just like prematurely optimizing. But I'm aware of all the shenanigans people do. Jimmbo, can the gate go exactly on this? Like, how hard is it? Where does the gate actually fart out relative to you? Is it underneath you or just in front of you? So I want to be... I guess it's slightly finicky. Yeah, it's more like you need to be very comfortable doing it this way, too. Remember, this conveyor belt might be moving. Yeah, just... I think you want to do it in this angle where I'm standing, because if you go on the conveyor belt, you're going to start sliding. And the gate should go... Yeah, I think that should be fine on the exit point. You don't die like that. Yeah, just keep that in mind. It's going to be very finicky. Yep. But yeah, so again, reminder. It's going to be a lot to take in when you get drills and mines at the same time, the first couple of times. So just focus on the mines. Improvise the drills afterwards. If the drills are ugly because you had mines, that's totally fine. But if mines don't go off, then we're just dead. Give it a try.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hang red. Oh, fuck me. This is not red. Alright, safe. Mines incoming. This one.
Didn't see that coming. Toasting to my success.
Right, we're moving. Blue crosses over the thing, and red you cross in the middle for melee mostly.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Watch mines here as we move. Until your boss here.
Time spiral.
Oh shit, don't take that rest. Sorry, we need to watch the polarities when we rest. Anybody from red rests then?
Oh, check out the big bang.
Watch rockets now.
That's a new benchmark. Here's to a smash.
Is that you, Remorseless?
How is this gonna work? Ooh, that's best test bed
Function. I'm getting a sniff of Lua error.
So, Remorseless, did you know you were on bombs? And please talk.
I knew,
No,
I checked the sheet.
What? No, you get
I'm
assigned in
just
the week,
disobeying,
bro.
like, yeah. Wait
Okay,
a second, I didn't get any assignments.
Alright, let's do this again. I'll use Ash's VOD again. So check the VOD. Or check my stream, rather.
Yep.
Alright, so what's gonna happen is, randomly in the fight, you have no idea when, the sheet is not for you, the sheet is just assignments that are like hidden for the weak aura. Randomly in the fight, you're gonna see this. See this text on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be pop, a number, icon, and a timer. This timer can't really be trusted, but sort of trust it. So what happened now is you probably had 4 here, and the color moon. So that meant you need to find your way to moon over here in game. I'm pinging, and pop that when this timer says now. So it's not gonna say 0 or anything. It's gonna switch to now. You don't touch it before now, and you can't like estimate. Like you see, it's counting down here. This can stop at 2 seconds and just go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 because it's waiting for the previous guy. That's not a bug. That's a feature. So go in position, and now. So your only mistake was not doing what I said. When you guys see this weak aura, nothing else exists in the game. There's no rotation, there's no boss, there's nothing. There's literally, where the fuck is my mine? And that's what you guys do the first couple of times until you get comfortable. So we're not gonna have deaths to like people spacing out, because you have 10 seconds to figure out where to go. So use those 10 seconds to figure that out.
The pings on the conveyor belts are kind of weird. It just goes.
Yeah, you
in
sort
the
of have to
hole.
overdo it. Like, I'll do there, and you do on the far side. And eventually we'll burn it in. Like, people can technically use this mark as a memory point. Like, use the red mark as a mental reminder. Look at it when the polarities happen, and that'll be your guiding star. So remember, you get a bomb assignment, nothing exists. Just focus on the
5,
bombs and collisions with
4,
others, of course.
3, 2,
Move carefully
1.
and deliberately.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Didn't see that coming. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
So blue, you're crossing over that conveyor belt. Watch the mines. Red, we just go over.
It'll up the kill rate
Until your boss. Get him right in between here.
something special.
Drills incoming. Remember
Time
to fall.
spiral.
Bad badge. Breaking limbs for science. Oh, check out the big thing. Here's to a
Watch missiles. I have balls somehow.
gonna win.
It's my bomb too.
Hypothesis is breaking limbs for science.
Swipe it up. I think you lost threat there. He was having low threat the whole time.
Yet.
You told me to soak skull there on the end. Is that just because
Yeah,
we
okay.
wiped, or?
Yeah, so let's not do that again, right?
Okay.
When shit goes off the rail, let's just do this for everyone. When we're starting to die, the weaker is gonna spaz the fuck out. Like, at that point, we don't care if the assignments are wonky. It's obviously fine to ask if you're absolutely unsure, but once like 5 people have died and you see the like mess, then you check out.
Got it.
Because yeah, shit's
for switching polarities, do we lose the debuff by the time we get the weak aura, and should we switch when the counter goes to 0?
As soon as it tells you to switch, then you're free to run into anyone. There's no polarity during the switch.
Okay.
Yeah. Count 0 is you get the new one.
Okay.
Just listen to switch.
I got the switch on the last polarity. If you want to let people see that for the PvE. But yeah,
the bugged one.
It's very. No, not by bug, but just like the polarity switch happened, and then I went from blue to red. Nothing's happening when I cross, like straight through.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But I should understand what this means.
I'm ready. It was reloading.
Yep.
I need to update my weak aura.
Okay. Anything critical, or can you wait?
I want to. I'm not getting the sound for the switch, so I'm super afraid I.
Okay, that's not gonna be fixed by an update. Let's see what's wrong with you then.
Is there any way to make the TTS louder?
Should be. I don't remember exactly how though.
Okay.
When did you have the switch vest, you remember?
Well, that's not gonna help, because then the rest of it sounds too loud anyway.
Best, do you remember when you had the switch? So you didn't have a switch this pull. Best?
Yeah, no, but maybe.
I did have a
You said
switch.
it would be a sound even if you didn't switch.
Okay,
I
yeah,
didn't get any sound.
That might be me lying. So let's have a pull where you actually don't hear the switch.
Oh, okay.
I think it does.
I got an audio
same.
cue saying same.
Alright, that's
Yeah,
bad.
I heard the same.
Mine said switch.
Yeah, because you had a switch.
I'm deaf.
Yeah.
Just clear comms for a second, I'll just listen. Yeah, it's staying same though, so You just can't hear it through the clusterfuck of noise.
Oh.
Probably have the same TTS volume problem. Isn't it under text-to-speech, and then you need to do some dumb shit, I think. Where's the actual text-to-speech settings? Like, you sort of have to enable some shit and then you can transcribe? No. Oh, there, yeah, you need to read chat aloud and then configure. Oh, now I have text-to-speech in chat. Help me. Alright, let's use this as a test. Oh my god, kill me. Go to voice. No, go in the options list. And then go in the voice stuff. Middle category, accessibility. I can't text to speech, maybe it says. Left side. Call it middle of the left side. Left side. Text to speech. Check the middle box, click the button, it's gonna start talking, ignore that. And that volume is already cranked to max. Yeah, so back out.
Ashalaya says, not even Delve.
Uncheck that box.
Petslam says, he is not even in his final form.
Uncheck and then reload. This is gonna start reading.
Ashalaya says, you just do one dungeon.
Yeah, so for you people with text-to-speech
Rabbidus
problems, I don't
says,
know.
LMAO.
Like, try turning off other sound sources maybe.
Petslam
Effects are
says,
probably a big
and he is doing
dialogue,
3.5 M.
See if that helps.
Yeah, if you
Dororogue
if you
says,
lower most
0
things
chance they
and,
don't nerf
increase
this
the master,
abomination.
should be better.
Yeah, let's say when you're ready.
Petslam says,
No,
imaging
can't
having
pull.
3 crafteds. Flavortown Denderg says, Dora. Dororogue says,
Pulling, wakey, wakey.
crafting is DPS loss for me LMAO.
Remember, look at the red mark. That's
Ravidus
priorities.
says, this is without the bombardment. Flavortown Denderg says, if you've got nothing nice to say. SVN says, 0 game sounds master race.
Always watch mines when they spawn, by the way. Spawn very close sometimes.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. Oh no! If this is rewired, it'll up the kill
Sorry,
rate
Mel, that's on me.
20%.
Need to move a bit earlier.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
So actually, when we do this move, it's super important that he ends up.
Rallying
This is
cry.
a good access, but it should be slightly closer up here. This is fine. More important that he doesn't go completely off. Watch rockets now. Rockets, rockets, rockets. We missed the mine again. Also, I'm pulling thread again. I don't know if you were dead at that point or not. Just double check your kit. Okay, yeah. And making sure you're not like half prepared or some shit.
You died from the mine, so, like everyone else.
Yeah, somebody was late on mine, so I didn't check because there's a
That's
billion
the
things
same.
happening.
That's the
Let's check
same
out.
mine we missed earlier. Is there something wrong with the assignment, maybe?
Probably not. I'll check. 2 was
I might
fine.
have been a
3 is
millisecond late
Ravi.
on mine.
3. No, yours is fine. I just checked it. Yeah, so it's Delga now doing this. So Delga, you need to again same speech I gave to Remorseless. Like, let's not have this happen 5 more times, right? Who's unclear about how the mine weak aura looks? Like, it's on screen right now. I don't want to pull it up in game because it's gonna take me 40 minutes, but it's on screen right now. This is what you're looking at. And if you don't have a VOD and tell me you can't see it, then we have a problem. Then we need to like Discord stream, and then Flame, if she's still around, can take a look when you're playing.
Oh, yeah, okay, I didn't saw it, but I will check it again.
Yeah, I mean, if you
At
you
that
don't
moment, I will look at it. We have it or
yeah.
not.
Alright. Yeah, so as Dora saying, it's useful for everybody. Lower sound effects, max master. Then you should get the speech out. Give it another one. Look at the red mark for polarity reminder.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Didn't see that coming. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Ready to move.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's try something special.
Drills next.
Bad bags. Oh, check out the big bag.
Missiles.
Toast into my success. How is this gonna work? Breaking limbs, but I got a hypothesis to test out.
Any blue people? Can you rest Tilly?
Didn't see that coming.
High priority, honestly. Unless we don't have time.
Your bones. Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
This is the first rough overlap with the suck.
Time
so, yeah,
spiral.
If you slide into red at that point, we're basically dead. So super important before these sucks, we're wiping up here. Super important before these sucks that you get like brace for it and start removing your sire position.
Also, don't run in front of a bomb. Because
Don't
we
run
need
in
to soak
front
it.
of the bomb.
I mean, there was a blue
Oh, the
guy.
mines. Gotcha. Yeah, don't block the
Yeah,
mines. But that goes without saying. Everybody who's not doing mines are pixeled. Like if you're roaming around and you're not on mine duty,
They
you're
were running
grown.
out for the drills, and we were in front of a mine.
That's
Yeah,
what
if
you
you
do, because that shouldn't happen.
If you go for the drills, you go to the back, like not to pass in the way of someone.
Ravi, when
like
did this
go-
happen? Do you remember? When in the pool?
This pool.
Last mine? Yeah.
Second mines.
Like first on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was there.
So you're, yeah, I'm looking at you. Oh, okay, yeah, that's very important for everybody to see. So, look at this. So this naturally happens as an overlap due to drills. So like this in the raid plan, this is the blue drill position, and this is the line you stutter step. So what happens when you play like loose with this is you end up with these situations. Like this guy is clearly not going here, or well, he isn't going there, and then this dangerous situation happens. So what you guys just try to do when you go out, go on this side of the mine of the conveyor belts. Like find this
Okay.
little edge and just walk along that.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
sure
me,
all
sorry.
the ranged. Yeah, no, it's fine. I didn't say it earlier, so that's what we're showing it now. But yeah, good catch. That's the kind of shit we need to iron out. And also, let's just remind at the suck here. So for Tilly, for us, let's use my POV. I think that was pretty educational. So basically, what we have to do, I think, is the taunt swap happens right around here. We want to have the boss like dead center here. So I'll do my best to like get over here and drag him to this position. But then when you pick it up, you also need to make sure he doesn't snap your direction, because he's pretty good. He's perfect now, and now he's gonna snap to you all the way over here. And then he gets funky, because then you guys get the intermission, and this place becomes untenable. So if you speed this up.
That's centered.
And then we swap, and then obviously I can't do anything because I can't pull him that way either, and now we're fucked. So we need to make sure he's like dead center on this cross when we position him, otherwise the sucks are gonna eat us up. And again, during sucks, drop everything, do the counter running properly. But for tanks, it's pretty simple. It's always like in this middle square, dead center as much as possible, wherever we are in the room. There's no like edge cases or anything.
I think it's best if I don't taunt too early, because then I might run into problems. I'll let you have it, position it, and then I'll taunt.
Yeah, it's the thing I talked about. We just need to get it swapped before I go to 7 or something, because then I can't
5,
turn back when you blow
4,
up.
3, 2, 1.
Check red mark for polarity reminder.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. Didn't see that coming. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Ready to move. Oh, Diablo, please don't blink. It's so fucking dangerous.
Okay.
Rallying cry.
Yeah, boss is perfect here, Tilly, so just hug real close and do it. Yeah, perfect. Good now. Blue rests on deck.
Careful, Jim.
Okay.
That is my fault. Didn't hear the TTS.
How is this gonna
Didn't hear the what?
Best test badge yet.
I'll fix it. My fault.
Yeah, but what happened so we can learn?
You were on the
You
mine.
didn't hear the Texas speech.
It's the weak aura. I'll fix it.
Alright.
That's it, tipping at me, mate.
But yeah, mages, please refrain from doing blink shenanigans for now, at least, until we all get comfortable with the movement. There's nothing more traumatic than a fucking mage blinking in front of you.
I've been careful.
Yeah, but you're even more careful if you don't blink, so win-win.
We're madmen.
Dude, I even have
we
to play
have
no.
God rise, so we're careful for our own lives.
Yep.
Exactly.
Fucking mages, man.
5,
You know
4,
you love us.
3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Oh.
You still have people getting confused.
Oh, sorry.
Your reposition is on you.
Yeah, this one doesn't matter too much. Just stabilize this, do one pull. We're gonna have some dead people, but it's fine. There's a safe rest. Flint, safe. Not for long though.
I call this the green noise.
You ready to move? Blue, we're going over the belts.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Yeah, I can just pre-position here. He snaps to me, and then you instantly tell him when he's in position like that.
Time spiral. Rallying cry.
Drills, range to where?
Check out the big bang.
Watch rockets now.
That's a new benchmark. Toasting to my success.
Wipe up. Done? Yours?
Best badge yet.
Well,
Was that yours?
I was not on any mark there.
It's always moon. Every time.
It's a pattern.
I got assigned to it very last second after everyone died.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'll probably seem right. Yeah, it's deck. So deck, did you have it? Or rather, what happened to you?
I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I've already beaten this horse to death, I feel like, so I won't repeat myself. I should do this 50 more times.
Last time it was moon as well, but the person before me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
every moon fail has been claimed, so it's not a bug. It's just space. Diablo needs to repair indeed. We're just gonna have to wait for everybody to go through their week or and be surprised.
About me. I didn't fail. I got a sign after it exploded, and I thought I was
Oh, we have another guy to blame. Let's find him.
I'm really
She said who it
Oh.
was.
Last time was me. Last time was
Gotcha.
me, but I waited like 20 seconds, and then by the time it said now, then it exploded because the person before me
Somebody queue you. Yeah,
just
yeah.
didn't go.
So Remorseless went, Flint went, and then Pet Slam. Yeah, as a pet slam, you delayed a long time. Hopefully you're aware. But that was 2 pulls ago.
Yeah, it was not assigned this pull.
No, 2 pulls ago.
Ah, yeah, for this, I was popping square. So I got abated drills and then I went to square.
Yeah, you can't do that. So you need to, yeah, that's a good pull. Let me dig it up. That's illegal. But I can see what you would think it would be fine. I think it's this one. Can I do it like this? Yeah, let's go. I think it's this one. So you have the drills, and now you're assigned to 3. Actually, plot thickens. Deck is assigned to 3, and he dies. Okay, yeah, no, I can't blame this on you. This is a very unfortunate situation where there is already a 3 assigned long ago, and then Pet Slam gets assigned super late. At this point, this is like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? But you can't do the drills at this point. You just have to run to the 3. But this is super unfortunate. Like I'm always gonna expect a wipe there. All right. Okay. Let's go again. If you guys fuck the mines up, just speak up quickly so we don't have to do this fucking dance every single time. Nobody's gonna yell at you. Not much, at least. I just want to know if you know why you fucked up or if you're like dumbfounded. Obviously, because if you're dumbfounded or don't know why it messed up, we need to talk about it and understand it.
Five.
Remember, look at red mark for polarities here. We just had a fortunate start last pull.
What'll happen if I do this? Taking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Didn't see that coming.
Beam soon.
Let's try a little experiment. I call it the green noise.
You ready to move?
Oh no! If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's try something special.
Time spiral.
Whoops, bad batch. Just wins for science.
That was my bad, too early.
Alright.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Can the melee get the first one up?
Can melee be assigned to the first 4, you mean? Or the first one of each set?
First set.
First set, yes, but it's heavily weighted on heal. What?
Second set, first pop.
Second set, first pop. I mean, the answer is always going to be yes, they can. The question you're asking is how often will they get it?
Because I just got it now. We have 0 chance to react, but I did it.
Okay, again. How is this so fucking hard to explain? If you guys get less than 10 seconds to react to a mine, somebody died. That's the clearest way I can like explain it. I feel like I've done this 3 times already. When somebody dies, especially when the entire raid blows up, then the weaker just panic assign somebody. So if you see like a flash of 1-2 seconds, you have a mine, that's not your fault, that's somebody else dying. Right? So you always have 10 seconds on a proper mine assignment. Everything else is somebody dying.
No, so no one was dead, so it wasn't reassigned.
Okay, let me check that.
And yes, melee can have a bomb on the first set, which means that you basically have to insta-pop it or stand on it whenever it comes down, and then it just insta-pops instead of standing and slapping the boss. It's much more important to do mechanics than actually doing damage, because if you fail a mine or delay them at least for some seconds, it can basically explode us.
Somehow we got a fucking set where not a single person streams. That's amazing. So Delg, at this point, you know you have the mine. Like, if you check my timers now, right? I don't know if you get assigned even earlier. This only assigns you 3 seconds out. I think that's too late, but again, none of you people stream, so I can't actually see what you're seeing. But you have 4 seconds to figure out where this mark is.
Yeah. I popped it when it spawned. I popped it.
I got the assigned.
I was waiting for it.
So what's the problem? Then you said you.
No. My question was usually when I saw it on the second set, melees are assigned to fourth mine. Now
Yeah.
I was assigned first one.
Right, so you're worried about not being able to make this in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fine, but again, I don't have a POE, so I'll grab it next time we fuck it up.
Well, you'll have around 7 seconds before you have to pop that mine. That's the third one, right?
Oh yeah, fourth is super delayed, because you still need to go through 1, 2, 3. So fourth
Yeah,
has a
but the
bunch of
third
extra
one-
artificial time.
The third one is still like roughly around around
Yeah, you have time, basically, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take a red mark for clarity reminder.
Or laughing if I do this. Shaking out your bones. Didn't see that coming.
Blue rest. Either healer, just grab any. Grab your favorite.
Guardian Spirit.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Waiting for a range because we're gigafa.
Oh.
Well, like
Well,
right by the door.
Yeah, just go through the mindset, we might find something out.
20%? I got a hypothesis to test out. That's it.
Ravi, collapse in with your team, please. Oh, yeah, watch that. Alright, nice, got the full set. Watch your health, everything hurts. Use every single defensive to get through this, you don't need it for later.
Toast into my success. Oh, how is this gonna work?
Oh fuck this
Try
drill.
something spec. Breaking limbs for science.
At this point, minus alignment ones might get fun.
Didn't see that
Oh,
coming.
I went to the wrong one.
Best test batch yet.
Yo, that's my bomb, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, it says so cross, and then I just saw red all over that area, and I assumed red.
I got
so.
reassigned because I died. Because there were drills in the blue stack. But when I came
okay.
over, I just didn't see it because I was just moving in.
Anything interesting killing you two at the beginning?
I was going from my drill to bait I was from my bomb to bait the drills, and I got yeeted off by someone. I don't know if it was someone on.
It was me
Just
popping
so
the
Ah, okay.
You can healer on healer aggression?
Apparently.
I transcended back with my transcendence and then got completely yeeted off the second I came back.
Oh. Yeah, you're taking the naughty path, right? No, you're not.
Yeah,
Bess is doing...
invincible.
No, you're right. So you should be going here. You cannot go this way. And Bess just runs a bit too aggressively.
I ran on the now part.
Yeah, no, we just gotta
Do
look
you
at
want
each
me to
other.
delay it?
Bomb people should generally not delay. It's the people not doing bombs that should be more careful. But it's always a team effort. But no. I mean, yeah, obviously delay if you're gonna knock someone off, right? Half a second delay isn't gonna wipe us, but...
I didn't see her.
Yeah, exactly. That's what both of you failed. So, completely understandable. Let's go game. Hey, at least the attempts are shorter than fucking sticks. I don't have to wait 10
Is that a
minutes.
good thing?
I don't have to
Not
wait
so
2 minutes to
syndrome.
find out who's clueless.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Red mark for reminder.
Or laughing if I do this. Shaking out your bones. I got a
Watch traffic on drills.
Didn't see that
That was too early.
Best test batch yet.
No, I jumped and landed in the drill instead of cancelling my cast.
Alright, so lesson learned, don't have the jump reflex. Just boringly walk.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Big red mark.
Shaking out your bones. Didn't see that coming.
Beams.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out. Whoops, that bags. Oh, check out the big
Rockets, rockets, rockets.
house into my success.
Switch.
This gonna work.
Watch rockets, don't play.
Let's try something special. Didn't see that coming.
Diablo, are you anywhere near where you need to be right now?
Shaking out your bones.
Well, I was confused because I'm popping skull.
Yeah.
I didn't see skull until very late there, because it wasn't on the marker.
Oh.
And then it was just a little bit slided, so I was confused.
Alright, let's use your board as a demonstration of what not to do here. So, this is what I said earlier. When you get the mine assignment, you need to drop everything, because this is going to happen for all of you, and there's like 6 more sets of mines to memorize. So here's how I would have wanted this to be played, right? Diablo's just having a good all day, pumping his DPS, details bigger than everything else on the screen, and boom! Oh my god, what is this? Right, now he just needs to drop literally everything and just look for Skull. Let's see how much looking he does. Alright, there's no Skull in here, obviously, so where is Skull? It's not one of these 4 marks, I know that much, because I can see those. So where is Skull? See, there needs to be looking at this point. And now you see your buddy goes there.
The other week, Aura.
What was that, Saints?
Was the other week or has 4
Yeah,
different?
this is a Northern Sky shit, I think. You should turn this off. I don't know why you have that.
Okay, I should turn it off. Okay.
But again,
the
only mistake he's making here is not looking. Like, that's what I don't understand how you guys do. Like, this is not just towards you, Diablo. Everybody does this, and I don't understand how that works. Because you need to find this, like, you have 6 seconds, 5, 4, like, why is there no urgency?
Well,
Like,
I was
literally.
actually just looking at the names there on the side instead of the actual, like, week or there. So I was looking at the names of
That makes even less
Aldadora's
sense.
pets and
Sure.
Saints, and I didn't see any.
That's also dumb, but that makes even less sense given how many times I've already shown Ash's point of view with the Weaker and like drawn circles around it 74 times. But
That
it's
makes
fine.
sense.
Shit happens. But it's more for everybody else. You've done your mistake, you've learned. This is for everybody else now. Turn off Northern Sky, delete Northern Sky, look at this weak aura. When you see this, nothing else matters. So what just happened is we had this Z set. This is one of the hardest sets, where range needs to go very far. Melee, you have a good fun time over here. Magus and Evoker is heavily weighted towards these, so you 3 guys can be preemptively ready, but everybody needs to be passively ready. That's the term.
Have people eaten the feast before you go over there?
No. I have not eaten the feast.
And Flint
Yeah.
is buying out a affection with free feasts, why not?
When he turned that camera to the right, it sounded to me like
Money can't buy you happiness.
Alright, great
They
pull.
say money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy some nice items to make happy.
Can I buy eyesight?
Yeah.
No.
Can buy LASIK.
LASIK eyesight works.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Check a red mark for orientation here. The raid marks. We can stop the pinging, by the way. I'm scared shitless you're gonna ping someone, and then they move the mark, and then everybody dies. Just use the red raid mark.
My good devil.
Tijuana.
Didn't see that coming.
What?
So, about those mines, guys. They need to be popped.
I call this the green noise.
Alright, somehow we were living. I don't know how, but pop the last one too, maybe? Anyone?
I just got it.
Yeah,
It
that's
just
me.
popped up out of nowhere.
Rallying
Yeah,
cry.
what happened, Close? You said
was
oh, and
standing
then I
on it,
kind of knew
and
things were...
I was standing on top of it, and I couldn't see it. So I thought someone popped it beforehand, and then I went back, and then I could see it.
Hold on, POE. Can't do shit about it.
I'm so
Any
glad
of
I'm
the-
not the only blind one.
Any of the other hunters having issues with the fucking set? Like the first bestial rat, I don't get any CDR.
Buddy,
from the
can you
set.
not talk about DPS right now? I will literally lose my fucking mind.
It's not DPS.
How is it not? Like, nobody needs to press a single button unless you're healing or tanking right now.
Okay,
Like, I trust you probably won't fuck up by looking at your rotation, but the children here might. So let's not distract the hunters with more stuff. They're already hunters. That's a handicap in itself.
Fucking toxic, man.
Hey, I'm available if someone doesn't want to
Hey,
play.
he's right, man.
Man, my 3 buttons rotation is very hard.
Exactly. I played hunter. I know what I'm talking about.
Probably won't fuck up bombs now, right?
Full rebuff, flame. We're gonna mute you soon.
Okay. I'm ready.
He's tanking, right?
We need another DH.
5,
Stop pinging it. Look at
3,
this raid mark. The
2,
one I just pinged with blue.
1.
You just pinged
Which
it.
is red.
Oh my god, where'd I go?
I believe in you guys. Well, I don't really, but I pretend to, and then sometimes it works out.
What about me, Rob?
Still deciding.
Didn't see that coming.
Lines, beams, whatever the fuck we're gonna call them. Happy blazes. Moving boss soon.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Rallying cry.
Whoops, that bags.
I am bitches.
Rockets, watch camera here. It's easier to see them if you turn your camera a little bit, I've noticed. Especially if you're red. Mines incoming. Gamers, 3 and 4. Nice. One more. Alright, this is gonna be suck. Make sure you compress in and speed up and move very carefully. Just like tap your buttons. Red taps forward, blue taps backwards. Nice, we're going in position here. Need to delay that a little bit. Stay information and twist left now. So blue, go towards this way. Red, line up for the knock. You ready for a polarity shift here? Boss. Nice. And the famous knock. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I was fearing. Here you just rip everything you need to live. Blue, you make sure you guys stay a bit away. And red, you run into blue. My boss after this. So blue, you go to the middle after this. Red, you stay on the edge. Blue to the middle, red on the edge. Watch tanks here. Tanks need to do some positioning. It'll be fine.
Soak square.
Nice. And now it's just P1 again. Bring that shit.
Soak.
Oh, take boss here for now.
Yep, right. That particular sequence needs to be. I'll talk about it in a sec.
53% already.
So this is the first sketch wide beam. This one is not as sketchy as it should be.
Well,
So, Tilly, just before I forget, what happens is somebody needs to taunt the boss there and get it in position. If you can do it, that's best. Otherwise, I can do it, and then you taunt off before I get a stack. But we should have you try doing it. You just take like any space you need, and all the other people need to be aware that you need to move.
right after intermission you meet, right?
Yeah, so right after
Yeah,
intermission, he just goes in that square between skull and cross.
Yeah.
And then exactly the same next intermission in the square where we started the fight on green, purple. But the important thing is that maybe I can show it on my POE actually.
Yeah, because right after intermission you got a few seconds, and then you got polarity shift, and then.
Well, it's not even that. Like at this point, so I need to get the boss in here, right? So this whole area is mine. If anybody runs into me there, I'm yelling at them. So like I can sort of get away with a little like angle grip like this. But blue, if you're watching here, blue, you need to chill over here. Like fuck off. Let the tanks work on this axis till the boss is good position. But luckily we got away with it here. But that's basically what you need to figure out somehow.
Yep.
Obviously, if you're blue, it's dead simple, because then you just... Yeah, but if you're red, you need to do some pulling, and blue DPS need to be where what is
I
happening.
have a question.
Yeah, go ahead while I try to...
During the knock,
Yep.
is the knock doing a lot of damage, or I landed on the lightning?
I think you
I
land
was
on
red
lightning,
and I
yeah.
was gating.
I don't know why I have versus POV. Let's see. Sorry. Video problems. So it looks like you can see the damage profile, right? If you look at the frames. Here's the knock, boom, no damage, no damage, no damage, and then boom, a couple people get hit pretty hard. So I'm assuming all you three are in the lightning for one tick. So, assume it's the lightning. Try to get the fuck out of there before that tick, but budget the defensive here. It's gonna be spicy for a couple pulls.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't
I didn't wanna-
expecting...
Sorry.
Yeah, Tilly and Jimmbo. So, rule is still the same, right? So we wiped here, wall is here, that's where drills go. This is the open room, no drills over here. Oh, no, again, you're a mine guy. For you drill rules don't apply. You do whatever the fuck you need to do. So you're like over in Africa, right? You're like over here? Yeah, so you just do whatever. You can fuck around over here. Just don't like do some dumb shit like draw a line like this or something. Just stay on the conveyor belt over at your side. Yeah, no, of course. Like you need to run from here to here. That's impossible. So whoever gets these two, you guys are far away. You just do whatever the fuck you want with drills. That's the rule. Anybody who goes far away from the raid, we don't care what you do with your drills. The drill rule is only nearby to make sure we don't have any massive clusterfucks.
The thing is, we're far from. We need a defensive there, because especially if you get the drill, because you get a ticking dot, and we are pretty far from healers. So
that's what I said. When you go far and pop mines, you are in hell. You need to keep yourself alive. We might panic and send a healer over there, but it's going to be complicated to coordinate, so I'd rather not. But hey, got intermission. Just need to do that 5 more times since kill.
What?
I just wanted to ask about
Spellward.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I am. No, you can keep pulling, but I am running Spellward. So if there's ever a time where you need it, somebody needs to take a far mine, then I can use Spellward on them. If it's like wide beams, mine.
Yeah, that's a lot of coordination though. But we should. I think Spellward is better utilized on healers, if anything. Because right now, look, no, don't worry about it. I just pull.
They just heal themselves. Fucking healers. Yeah. I'm dying this pool.
Good luck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Red mark for orientation.
What'll happen if I do this? Taking out your bones.
Cool, let's just go again quick when we fuck up that first polarity. It's not worth.
Didn't see that coming.
Do you know who you are?
Was it accidentally me, or
I mean,
was I too late to blink away?
I think it was me. I was a little late as well.
Let's try a little
Yeah, it's
experiment.
kind of
do you
worrying.
think you
Nobody
are?
knows, and 3 people think they were. But let's just go again.
I mean, I thought I was fast enough in blinking away.
Why were you blinking?
I mean, you can react to the blink.
It's impossible to see, but it was definitely a red beam. 2 red beams here, I think. Actually,
Yeah,
it
I
might be
wasn't there as
this. This was the blink, so yeah, likely Tilly in that case. Yeah, I guess it's futile to ask who it was, since presumably they didn't know, and that's why mistakes happen. Let's go again. Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing, right? It all makes sense. Easy boss, short
5,
boss.
4,
100
3,
seems like on the
2,
low side.
1.
What'll happen if I do this? Taking out your bones. Didn't see that coming. Toasted to my success.
Beams.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moving boss soon.
Careful, Zero, we might move into here soon.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Rallying cry.
Boss.
Whoops, bad batch. Oh, check out the
Missiles. Keep dodging missiles, they last way longer than you think. Keep dodging, dodging.
It's gonna work.
Soak circle.
Let's try something special. Breaking limbs for science. Didn't see that coming.
What else?
Soak.
This is gonna be suck.
Zephyr.
No speed there, I think.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Should be your boss, right? So you need to position him right on that line on the ground. Far. And then we need to twist. We're already looking good positions, don't worry about it. Practice the knocks.
We got the terrorist.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Let's hop off. Go again.
If this is rewired,
I'm a little
it'll up the
confused
kill
now. How did I
rate
have the
as
boss
fast
last intermission? 5, 6. Oh yeah, because I moved super early. Yeah, so this positioning totally is gonna be yours. So you need to make sure you nail that. So you see this line on the ground here?
Yeah. I went a
you
bit
need
too far.
to be exactly on that, like center in all angles. The more center, the better. You want to reproduce it every time. So yeah, it's gonna be your drag. It's gonna be after the missiles finish up there. I'm a little worried though, because it's looking real fucking tight on time. We're gonna be heavily disoriented. The more center, the better. You want to reproduce it every time. Oh. 3, 2, 1, you go. Should be fine. Boing.
Five, 4, 3.
Take red world mark.
2, 1.
I got research to develop. I do this? Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis.
Mines, they're nearby.
Didn't see that coming. Toast into my success. Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Ready to move.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's try something special.
Rallying cry.
Whoops, bad bags. Oh, check out the big bang.
And rockets.
Here's to a bag.
Switch.
This gonna work. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Time spiral.
Didn't see that coming.
Watch out, drill.
Let's try a little experiment.
Orbital drill, so do that. This is the suck speed. Until he takes boss, get ready to position. Position him now. Then we can good. Then we all twist left, so blue, you just go for no position until they stack up with your guys. That gate is completely wrong, by the way. Gate time is going to be very short, beware. Oh, it's new. Watch the new gate position, also completely wrong. It's definitely wrong. Yeah, you just gotta burn that mark into your brain at that point. Set a reminder as well. We can just go again. There's no practice besides beyond the gate. So yeah, can you set a reminder in your tool so you have it for yourself? Because I'm way too drowned and other shit going on at that point.
That's a new benchmark. I call this the green
Ah, you missed me.
Best test badge yet.
And Jim, by the way, do you figure out where the gate needs to go as you just look where the boss is and then count one beam off and then put it on this little square thing? And when we move in position for the knock, everybody like intuitively does the correct twist now before we're even there. Thinking we might want to like train that out and actually stay in formation and then do the twist, because this is gonna bite us in the ass so hard on the next one where we need to twist the complete opposite way. So basically red you don't pre-position for the gate and blue you don't pre-position for the knock. We still stay in these formations where blue is like pointing this way and red is pointing this way. And then we do the twist on demand.
It's not ready yet.
Is this just raw damage killing us, healers, you know?
I was healing.
Oh, no, never mind. We sent a fucking drill. Yeah, was it your drill?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two range completely spacing. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can try to call. There's nothing going on for me, which is
5,
really
4,
helpful and scary.
3, 2.
Red
1.
raid mark for position.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, red Mel, you need to chill the fuck out, please.
Let's try a little experiment.
When boss is moving, Mel, you lag. You don't chase the boss like a madman. Moving soon. So like right now, be very careful. You don't know exactly where the tank is.
Let's try something special.
Rallying cry.
Bad bags.
Well, sorry, late calls again. Watch blue, watch blue, watch blue, watch blue.
Oh, check out the big bag.
Rockets now, camera work.
How's into my success?
Same.
It's gonna work.
Oh no.
I got a hypothesis to check out.
Drills in 5. Reposition for drill baits.
Didn't see that coming. Shaking out your bones.
This is gonna be the suck. Make sure we get speeds.
Time spiral.
How hot does flesh get before
Position for knock now. Stay in formation, stay in formation, stay in formation. And twist left now. Yeah, that's what we should be doing. Polarity shifting coming. Watch your health. Oh, watch collisions on the layer. Leave as much space as you can. So Tilly, this would be your boss.
Yep.
And then remember position here is just in the square in front of him.
it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Watch collisions.
Switch.
3.
It's gonna work.
Already switch, be careful.
Shaking out your bones.
Nice. Mines.
Soap skull.
Drills in 5, reposition.
I can't pop my...
Bad bags.
Oh, it doesn't register? That's amazing.
Yeah,
Cool,
I'm
let's wipe it
still
up.
across.
Yeah, you can die.
Mr. Band.
Just
But I
go
can just release also.
Flobveska. Flobveska.
Yeah, that's gonna be the counterplay mess.
You can just have a disc priest then again. 2 disc priests?
3 disc priests?
Yes.
And they're gonna have to play Shadow on the next boss.
Yeah.
Looked fine. It seems like that first suck is our big problem area. I'm not sure if we're dying to lack of skill or lack of healing. I think
Lack
maybe
of
we
skill.
budget some big bullies here.
I was trying, so my ultimate penitence prevents knockback, but I mistimed it, so then I got knocked off after doing it. But I can fix it.
Because we're healthy going in. Like, this is not great, but it's not super bad, I think. We're not gonna... Like, that death is not healer based. That's something else. Did you walk into a beam? What is happening? I don't even know where you are.
And the beam rotated.
Because it's gonna be these... Like, this camera angle is just lovely. This is great. This is exactly what I want to see here.
10 out of 10.
More pipes.
So yeah, these missiles are gonna farm us.
Oof.
The Pet Slam, you ate a beam somehow, and they'll get you ate a more understandable missile. So yeah,
Yes,
this is gonna be the first skill check then, I assume. We need to be very careful with these sucks. That's another, like, drop everything and just play the game. Still AFK. Oh, missing a wrist. And Delga, hopefully it goes without saying that your speed here, that is your speed, right? Yeah, your speed here needs to be like before the suck happens. If we get a massive speed burst in the middle of counter running, we're gonna be disoriented.
Yeah, okay.
The speed should be up early. Let's go again. Now we have a clear progression point. First suck.
What about dinner first?
5, 4.
Probably last pull before
3,
break. Let's make it good.
2.
Check red
1.
raid mark for positions.
What'll happen if I do this? your bones.
Oh, red. Taunt. Taunt. Nice, you got it.
Didn't see that coming. Toast into my success.
Red Valley, kill the fuck out, let me know.
Let's try a little
Beams.
experiment. I call this the green noise.
Oh no!
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test.
Drills in 5, drills in 5.
Rallying cry.
Whoops! Bad batch. Oh, check out the big bang.
And thanks for that. Oh yeah.
Here's to a smash.
What did you die to, sir?
Somebody knocked me off.
I fucking shadow stepped and the boss was turned the other way, so I went into the blue camp, yes.
Yeah, take shadow step and take it off your bars.
Zephyr.
Yeah, you'd have killed
I love
Druids if
this
I didn't
class.
have wings.
Maybe your boss, right? Right on that. No, it's fair mistake, just unblind shadow step. You don't need it here. Let's use
Another
this
bench
memory
candidate.
twist. We're already looking good positions, don't worry about it.
Toxic.
We have no one to replace him.
Practice the knocks. Yeah, we don't have any more people, fortunately. And then we need to
Flame is on the bench.
A team is already picked.
Break time?
Redzik is here.
Yeah.
Hero is here.
Yeah, we do have reds actually, that's true.
Do we have
Red's
extended
orange,
Kylan?
We're all waiting for someone to fuck up. So we can take his place.
We've had 19 pulls so far, what the hell?
Taking a break, be right back.
19 horrible pulls, you mean?
Just 19 pulls. You're so negative, Flame.
I didn't see
Gotta
the
cheer up,
line. I didn't see the line.
Gotta cheer up, man.
I mean, I can't cheer up a Mount Alpha. Sad night.
Is it not glorious to witness such mighty beings bowing at your feet? I sacrificed everything for such power. One day you too must pay ambition's price.
Let's want to see up. Fuck this boss. We're not beating this tonight.
But you were thinking we might kill it tonight?
No, I was thinking the check would be irrelevant, which I still don't know if it is. It's probably is, but now I no longer fear that this dies too early. Everybody press yes on the ready check, press no, and then go grab a Ventusi and beam the boss with it. Ventus, that is. Heal bank is over here. I'll do a ready check in 5 seconds. Have it done.
I didn't even see the first ready check.
That's bad. He pressed yes.
Yeah, it's automated at this point.
Old man memory.
That slam close. A week
Knock.
earlier, Adam is telling me you guys don't have Ventus. Double check.
I have one.
Just used it.
Okay. Yeah, close. I can see yours. What do you say? Yeah, you're good as well. Cool. Let's go. Oh wait, waiting for Jimmbo on deck.
Ready?
Jimbolicious.
Bomba lads.
Let's go. Check where red raid mark is. That's the red side. Blue follows from that. Simple
5,
deduction.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. You're laughing if I do this. Taking out your bones. Fight! Fight, you pathetic imps! Didn't see that
Drills.
coming.
Sorry, late call. Red, don't run me down, please. I'm moving boss.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Ready to move.
Oh no!
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Drills, drills, drills.
Bad badge. Oh, check out the big bang.
Rockets, look up.
Toast into my success. How is this gonna work?
Keep watching rockets.
Let's try something special.
Drills, drills, drills,
Didn't
drills.
see that coming.
And run against the wind here. We'll speed up.
Time spiral.
Wins for science.
Yeah, it just popped up.
Best test badge yet.
I love this boss so much.
Stuck on skull.
Yeah, I'll chip on this one. Mage 1.
Yeah, that's probably me then.
Mage 2,
Didn't
sleep,
register.
sleep.
I was talking on the turtles.
Yeah, it was the exact same thing last time, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you should not DPS.
Don't know.
We'll
I didn't get
focus
any
on the
noise for
mechanics.
it.
I mean, there's a massive weaker on your screen.
Yeah, if
I don't know why.
if rangers are late, they're later
Yeah, we
being
know.
undermined.
That's not the
So,
discussion. The discussion is we can't have those mistakes happen twice. That is a big griefing, my dude. There is nothing for you to DPS here.
What's the mines thingy called on liquid reminders? It's the foot blasters.
Yep, yep.
We're gonna put new cauldrons?
Yep, can do. All Drusies are up. Grab them. No, why do you put him on the gate, you fucking animal?
It's pretty far.
You don't even need the item anymore. You can just interact, but...
Yeah, but you need to be kind of facing it.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I don't know when the first gate sequence is. Are these cool ones gonna work? Oh yeah, true. Nice. Let's go. Everybody else fails mines again. I'm fucking bringing in the druids. Not really.
Oh, the druids.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Drills, drills, drills.
See that coming.
Red melee, be careful, moving boss. Beams incoming.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Boss soon.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Drills, drills, drills.
Whoops, bad batch.
Missiles next. Orient your camera so you can see shit. Polarity shift soon.
Same. It's gonna work.
Keep watching missiles.
Try something special.
This feels unrecoverable. Yeah, go in.
My bad. I was 1 second later, something like that. I started moving when I got the polarity, but I was maybe too far away.
I mean, you start moving once it's called to switch, not once you get the polarity. That's too late.
I think it might be a range thing. They're standing very far back for some reason. Why are you guys
Yes.
standing? What the fuck is going on? Something is very wrong here. Okay, yeah, no, this is a good one. We're gonna learn some stuff now.
They're not
Yeah, no. Yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, so everybody that was just a red range, but also range in general, this is a mistake. This shouldn't be happening. We'll draw on this picture first. This is where you guys are gonna go do drills now. You're standing right here and you do drills here. This is where the drills should be. So you should be standing all the way up here. So as you can see, like, Vess is doing the right position. All you people are doing the wrong position. This general squadron people should be right here. There's no point for you to be back here unless you're doing the lines. So you should be over... Actually, Vess, you're also in the wrong place. You guys should be up here. So we should all be on this platform. If you need to go off this platform, you're doing mines.
I must say that that was my position at the beginning of the night, but then I got weak, and I followed the people.
Okay. Yeah, now it's clarified, so shouldn't happen again. Easy peasy. If you missed it, ask question, I'll clarify again. No shame.
If you're on the closer position, be careful again if the opposite core is crossing over for the mine.
If you're on the closer position, so there's no.
Oh no, the mine, yeah, the mine is not there yet.
Yeah, it works out. All right. Pool number something big. Let's go again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Go again.
Terrorist attack.
Limbs for science. Didn't see that coming.
Anyone want to claim it so we can move on?
No, it was me.
It was
Let's go
ISIS.
again. Let's go again. Eat your buns. Fun fact, apparently you can jinx a pull by just thinking the happy thought. I was like, we haven't wiped on the first set for a long time now.
So it was your fault.
I will
Because
stop.
you haven't reminded us that the red mark means red.
Yeah, I even thought about it when we did the poll. I'm like, I'm gonna be quiet. We have like 20 polls. Surely everybody remembers now. No. That's fine. That's a raid leader miss. You shouldn't stop calling something you've been calling. That's on you then. It's like conditioning a dog and then removing the conditioning.
Yeah, we're preparing our brains just to listen to you blindly.
I guess I should like progressively remove words from it. So it's like the first one was use the red raid mark to orient yourself, and then it's like red raid mark, and then it's like raid mark, and then it's like
it's raid
mark, and then it's just an M.
Let's go. A lot of mental activity for me to process.
5, 4.
All right, red raid mark.
2.
Don't get disoriented.
What will happen if I do this?
Drills incoming in 5. Oh, I pulled. 2. Unequip some gear.
Didn't see that coming.
Lines, lanes, places, beams. Moving boss soon.
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis.
Drills in 5.
Bad bags. Oh, check out the big bag.
Missiles. Find a nice camera angle. Missiles, missiles. Flurry shift with missiles. Drills in 5. Reposition if you're still eligible.
Didn't see that coming.
Speed soon. Counter run, carefully. Personal here if it looks sus.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Okay. Need to tell your boss. Everybody else should be very careful here.
I call this the green
Alright, boss is completely off. Twist left.
Gate to right.
Good positions. Polarity shifting coming. Ready for knocks. Personal when you end up in the lightning. Pickles. And now just don't collide here. Do not collide. Only thing that matters. Leave space for melee.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Billy, your boss. Actually, let me keep him. Let me keep him. I'll get him in position. Blue.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
No, you take him.
Same.
It's gonna work.
Soak skull.
Smoky spicy pasta.
Time
Nice.
spiral.
And drills in 5.
Need backup on mine. Square.
Yeah, I just got it.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be a fucky flucky. Just play the white beams here. I'm gonna blow up here, I think.
So.
I took it.
Hablawi.
Oh well.
That's fine. Anything past the gates is fine.
Can the blue melee, when we have a knockback, go not in the middle of the boss? Because you're giving a big heart attack.
What are you talking about? When in
They
the fight?
they slide in
It's
the
because
middle.
it's because I'm I-beaming. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I do anything then.
Oh, you mean like this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will stop happening. It's just growing pains.
Well,
Mhm.
I have 2 times now. I've got the where I have to gate, and when I take the gate, it puts me out of the like all the way over here from the gate.
Okay. You stopped
were-
that?
You
I
probably
don't know
killed
how.
it.
Look.
Yeah,
No,
you probably
I
just-
didn't touch anything. No, I pressed the gate and it transferred me all the way.
Oh, but you were blue, weren't you?
Oh no, you can see him on my screen here. He's getting
yeah.
over nicely, and then he pops out and gets a little extra bounce. I don't know, it's probably some monk bullshit. Maybe you have like a roll jump primed up and it executes for some reason. But do you know why they were dropping? Oh, actually, maybe you're going too early. Yeah, maybe you're just early, because there is a window during like which it blows us, and you need to be in the gate during that window. If you come out too early, you'll be fucked here. So you can see you do come out first, so that's the one clue we have. Yeah, that's gonna be my hypothesis. You guys basically come out too early, and then you get flung off. No, it's all about positioning. Like you guys wanna, boss is pretty decently positioned, preferably dead center here, and then you guys just want to max range to the gate so that you spend more time flying. That way you milk the flight timer so you don't go in too early. That's the only hypothesis I have. Let's just keep trying. We can see on the VOD if you exit first, and then we can hypothesize from there.
I got pushed away like very far, and I fell from on the edge. Any trip or any tricks for aiming? Do I aim for this corner, for
it's
example,
just, like,
or just
just feel it out. Like I think you're standing all the way over here, right? I can see your nameplate roughly inside. Yeah, so you're gonna go bad. You should be more in a different angle. Your range should technically, whenever you do this knock, this like straight angle here is always safe, because you just need to be on this belt. Melee are the ones that need to get all the way over to this belt. So you shouldn't have to, like, you should never be... Imagine there's a line here that goes with these. You can always be safely in that one, and then melee needs to like sort of bend it a little bit this way. You will like bend all the way over here, which is death.
Rod, on the phase after intermission, are ranged support supposed to stand like further away, like on the other side of,
I mean,
like on the other platform,
when this
or should
part
we
ends,
just stack a melee?
When this part ends,
here.
you mean?
Yeah.
So range is here, or blue is here, red is here.
Because I was thinking about when the mines come out, we have to like go really far. Is that just a reactionary thing?
Well,
Or
I need to see.
mine was really instant.
Yeah, I need to see mines. So there are mines. Yeah, I have versus POV, so we can see how this actually looks in real life. Actually, flavors is even better because he's a 2, which is even shorter reaction time.
Monka.
Oh no, his details back? Buddy, you were doing so good.
I need an ego. Come on.
Real ego comes from doing mechanics flawlessly, everybody knows that. Alright, so let's see how this looks. So we're still in intermission, everything's nice and dandy, life is easy. And then, boom, intermission ends, there's gonna be a polarity shift coming up. Now you get the polarity shifts. Yes, I would prioritize the polarity shift first, because otherwise I'm gonna fuck something up. This is ignored right now, I'm not looking at that. I finish my polarity shift, and now I start looking at this. So I have 10 seconds to get over there. So you just make a beeline. So there's the range fella. Oh, he died. That's not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that death is just from the mines when you cross over here.
Okay, so that's why I got the blue one immediately. Or
oh yeah,
I got
that's
blue mark.
reassignment.
Yeah,
Yeah, as you can see, there's plenty of time, so all the mines would always be plans.
I just thought my weak was bugged out or something. But yeah,
no, it's like I said, I feel like this one assigns, because I'm not seeing it on my VOD at that point, right? Actually, I kind of am. These numbers just look so fucking big. It's all good. Let's go game. Pulling is fun. Fun. Alright, check the red mark. Build the pill.
5, 4, 3,
Get it, drill.
2, 1.
What'll happen if I do this? Kicking out your bones.
Drills in 5. Tauntaus.
Didn't see that coming.
I need to stop doing that. Somebody remind me I need to stop over aggroing. That's cool. Don't forget. That'll be you, Flame.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moving soon.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Rallying cry.
Whoops, bad badge.
Drills. Sorry, shitty call.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Missiles. Camera.
Toasting to my success. How is this gonna work?
Time spiral.
Drill soon. Drills in 5.
Didn't see that coming.
This is gonna be the counter push. Philly, your boss. Watch missiles. Get in position now. Stay in formation. Stay in formation. Still going there for some reason, but it's fine. Twist left. Twist. You're ready for polarity shift.
Gate to right.
Set up for Nox. Be super careful here. DPS is not important. Staying alive matters the most. If you have a res and you're not doing tanking or healing, figure out how you get Diablo. Billy, you're my boss, and then you taunt as soon as you can.
I'm blue.
Taunt.
Switch. This gonna work.
Yeah, just leave him though.
I call this the green noise.
Drills incoming soon.
Bad badge.
Yeah, Blowy. Alright, I need to stop over aggroing until we need to sort out your boss position. That's what I remember. Let's do that first, and then we figure out why the fuck it blew up. I got a hunch though.
No, it was me. I popped it 2 seconds before, or 1 second, something before.
Wait. Alright, so tell me, pick my shit. Tell me when you're watching. Are you in?
Yeah, I already said it.
Oh, sorry. So you should be right here, right? You're sort of ending up over there right now. I don't know why you're twisting it last second. Like that little shimmy you just did, that's the only thing you want to move away. You just want to be in a straight line, arc here, he'll walk here naturally, and then we're done. Then we just dance around him. So, like, that's where you should be right now. That's the only complaint I have. Guess I'll put on a defensive trinket.
Yeah, I'm playing bomb suit right now.
Yeah, I'm just pulling too much and my fucking damage profile is so bursty. Alright, so that's 1, 2. That slam, you know what happens, so he dies. We don't need to look into that.
Yes.
Let's go again. Good pull though. The counter running, I don't know if you guys need tips. I'm still trying to figure out myself. For me, turning the camera this way and just like side strafing this way is the easiest way to counter run this and spot instead of like backpedaling. That's just a tip if you guys haven't experimented yet, but make sure you figure this out. It's gonna get even harder when the wide lines happen, so you should get comfortable. Boing.
Apparently the fucking rogue shroud is bugging out my set. Holy.
Yeah, we can stop running. It doesn't add anything.
No, 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 no.
5,
Check red mark,
4,
red mark, red mark.
3, 2, 1.
If I do this, taking out your bones.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
Lines.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the brain noise.
Going well soon.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test
Your
out.
boss.
Time
Drills,
spiral.
Drills, drills.
Bad batch. Oh, check out the
Missiles, missiles, missiles.
Toast into my success.
Oh shit. Missiles, don't play.
Let's try something special.
Wipe it up. As soon as we fuck the polarities, it's impossible to recover.
Soak cross. Soak circle.
Any knowing
Soak.
terrorists?
Break it. Let's try a little experiment.
Pretty sure it was me. No.
Yes.
Yeah, looks like... No? I don't know, I can't see. You guys need to self-report.
I only got like a 6-second countdown for taking the bomb. The mine.
That's because
there.
someone died with the original countdown.
Ah, okay. Again with that, got it. I'll stop asking.
Actually, this one might be legit. Let me double check. You might have gotten the first one. But that should be super easy to get to. It won't be in Uganda, hopefully. If it is, I need to understand that.
Yeah, I just got a bit unsure.
Yeah, I'll check.
I still make it in time though.
What was the question? Sorry.
No, the opposite. This one was natty. This is the shortest duration you're ever gonna have.
Okay.
So you just need to beeline it. You sort of started hesitating there. Any repair? Repair?
Flame stock up on repair bots. Oh, he's in a fucking key. Is the repair bot
Not anymore.
Is the repair bot gonna slide out when we pull the bots?
Yep. He left his key just to buy repair bots.
Yeah.
That's a guild master.
Fucking G. Do we pop one? There we go. Alright. Boing, boing, boing.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Check red, 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 red.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
Red people, be careful, moving boss. I need to move back as well. Beams.
Try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Boss soon.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's try something special.
Drills incoming.
Whoops, bad batch.
And Missile loose.
Oh, check out the big bang!
Remember, there's a polarity shift at the tail end of this. Keep watching missiles. Bad missile.
It's gonna work. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Drills incoming soon.
Fuck.
And we're wiping.
That was me.
Didn't see that coming.
Again?
Shaking out your
Yeah.
bones. Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Off way too early.
Best test badge yet.
Did you blink on it?
Yeah, the early pop is far less bad than the mages almost blinking into each other. If you guys are blinking, try to blink on the conveyor belts, like relative to your side. I don't know if that's too convoluted an instruction to ask, but if you look at this. So since you're red, this is your conveyor belt. This is the most reddish, and then the blue guy uses this one. So that way blue, red. That way you guys won't end up blinking on top of each other like you
Look how
almost did here.
both mages blinked at the same time and did not knock each other. Boom, boom.
This is basically a wipe. But I'm not expecting that to work. It's just, I know you guys need to blink for distance covering, but just be careful. It's such a stupid way to die. Since you have so much time to get there, Natty, the only reason you have to blink is if you just panic blink in the last second.
For red, you don't have a lot of time, to be honest.
For ranged?
Yeah, we pop all the time as well.
Yeah. You have 4 seconds to get there. Once you get assigned.
Yeah, I guess first one is kind of brutal. That's why, that's why I'm not super harsh on it. I can see the use for blink. Then again, it might also go on a Shadow Priest. So, apparently doable.
5.
It's gotta go early.
3.
Check red.
1.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming. Toasting to my success.
Oh, close this. Okay. Is that a normal timer? Beams.
Little experiment. I call this the green noise. Oh no! If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Drills.
Rallying cry.
Whoops! That bitch. Oh, check out the big bang.
Missiles.
Here's to a stash.
Switch.
It's gonna work.
Oh no.
Let's try something special.
Drilled soon.
Didn't see that coming. Shaking out your bones.
This is the rough overlap. Careful movement.
Zephyr.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
Go your boss. Get into knock position. Everybody else chill. Stay in formation.
Breaking limbs for science.
Gate to right.
Twist into positions for knocks. You ready for polarity shift?
To my success. What'll happen if I do this? Hold it right
Chill,
there.
stay in formation. Watch your health, personal. Go your boss. Super careful here. We just want to live. It's gonna be my boss at the end.
Yep.
Go your boss. Remember, there's 4 mines after this, so be super reactive when you get the assignment and just go.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. How is this gonna work?
Ooh, big boss here.
Bones.
Gate to right.
Twist into positions for knocks. Get ready for polarity shift. Drills, drills, drills.
Breaking limbs for science. Here's to a stash.
Watch your health, personal. White beam here. Just wanna live.
I got stunned.
Yeah, that's the rough overlap. So again, it's learning.
I don't know what I died to.
Yeah, we'll get to you in a sec. So everybody needs to see this one as well. This is another super rough overlap. You guys just need to mentally bake in. So the combinations of cues you're looking for is if you see 4 or 3 here as arranged, you are in deep shit. 1 and 2, you finish up popping before the drills happen. 3 and 4, you're right in drill territory. So if we see 4 here, I need to now start thinking, how the fuck do I drill this? So first I need to find my mine. Okay, this is my mine. So I know I'm gonna be drilled, so I need to have enough space such that I can take this mine like in transit, right? So I preferably want to be like somewhere here or here, and then just like tick, and then end up where I want to be by the end of it. Otherwise this happens. So standing next to it, drills are coming now, and now I'm gonna be forced away from here by the drills. Oh shit, I need to go. And then obviously bad things happen following. So that's the hardest set for you ranged. If you get 3 or 4, then it's danger. So you need to give yourselves...
Can you stack 2 drills? Do you have time to stack 2 drills, or is the first one popping right before the second is...
I think you can, but you shouldn't try. Just keep stutter stepping every time you drop one.
Okay.
Don't overthink it. Who was confused about anything?
I was. I was confused about how I died. Just took gateway and then I just died.
Yeah, check. Based on where you're lying, I'm assuming it's gonna be a tick.
No, I got teleported there afterwards.
Oh, yeah, you just blew too early. So this is how it looks since we didn't have closest PV. This is how it looks when you guys gate way too early. Like, basically, if you don't have if you don't see an animation, or if you don't see motion backwards first, like you can see here, he just instantly goes sideways. There's no backwards motion before he goes sideways. It's insta sideways. Then you come out too early, and then it's good night. That's why the gate is exactly here, and why the boss is exactly here. You guys want to squeeze in here, and then just let the knock push you over the gate. That way you milk in just enough time to delay the coming out part.
Got it.
Yeah. 3 and 4 ranged mine poppers, sketch your business, expect drills, and red gators, make sure you have enough space such that you get to fly a little bit. But like, don't overdo it. You should be far enough up that you can still spam the button, and the like distance away from the gate that initially should carry the delay. You can't like manually delay, that will kill you.
Also for the far poppers, you try to see which side you have to go to, because I kind of went the wrong way.
5,
like which polarity
4,
side
3,
I have to return
red.
to.
Red. Yeah, basically just look up, I guess. Drills incoming in a sec.
Didn't see that coming. Toasting to my success.
Blue, get him up.
Let's try
Get
a
him
little
up.
experiment. The breeding noise.
The man does not stop the fire.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Rallying cry.
Drills, drills, drills.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Missiles into polarity shift.
Here's to a stash. How
Same.
is this gonna work? Let's try something special.
Drills up next.
Sorry.
Was that a blink?
Yeah. No, it was altered time.
Fuck me, I guess, right?
Yeah, fuck me, I guess. I just completely forgot that I was blue as well.
Yeah, I mean, again, just stop doing technical stuff. Use your legs. Let it take time. You're just over task saturating. Billy, do you have any idea why thread is such an issue? I upgraded some gear and put on a new neck, but like I'm pulling.
The tome is super broken.
The what?
The tome, the trinket you have.
I have pacemaker and a tanking trinket now, and I'm still just natty. It's not even in tome. That's why I'm confused. Like it feels like
you had it before
or some shit.
You're doing much more damage by 40%.
Yeah. Okay. So something is weird.
Forward.
You want tricks?
Well, it has to be constant. It's just ambient, but I can just. I need to sound alert or something when I'm pulling.
Aren't tricks like permanent, like an hour or something?
5,
So just
4, 3, 2.
Wait, what? Is tricks just check red. Yeah, if we have baseline thread until you can use that. I just thought it was the temporary one. Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
Beams.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Going boss there.
Rewired? It'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out. Whoops.
Drills. Rockets into polarity shifts. Rockets into polarity.
Toast into my success.
Switch.
It's gonna work. Let's try something special.
Drills. Give us good drills here. This is going to be into suck.
Didn't see that coming. Shaking out your bones.
Zephyr.
This is Monka suck. Bad drill.
What's
Super
drill,
bad drill. Missiles. Tilly, your boss.
How hot does flesh get before it sizzles?
Nice. Stay information. And twist.
Gate to right.
The green noise. Here's to a smash. What
Save.
happens if I do this? Hold it right there.
Safe. Better recover. No, it's fine. My bad.
Oh, I thought that was the knock.
Let me see.
I got switched the moment I realized.
It was a knock.
Yeah, I'm just curious to learn from that. Do you know exactly when? Because you were blue when you got the res, and then we got the polarity, so you were still part of the shifting as you were resting.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, we can't rest like that. My bad.
When you did, you changed polarities.
Yeah. I don't know if it was instant or...
No, it lined up with time. I was expecting that to happen when I saw the polarity shift happening. I don't know what I expected. I was like, maybe he doesn't get a polarity. Hopefully.
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Also about the tricks thing, we are running 1 hour tricks, I think.
Yeah, if you already are, just put that shit on Tilly. Something is
Yeah,
off with
okay.
it.
I mean, I'm already putting it on Tilly, but
Yeah. It's just it just has to be ambient, like the normal tricks doesn't matter. Won't help. I just need higher baseline threat. Maybe is it AUG that does the threat reduction?
Yeah.
Can you play
No,
AUG?
I'm not playing it.
I hear AUG's been buffed.
I mean, you can pay me. You can pay me if you want.
No.
I mean, it would be the
I'll
dramatic
change
thing.
some talents around. I don't think I'm gonna need spell word, so just swapping some talent.
Yeah, I don't think this is 1 talent's worth of red diff right now. Something is weird. That's fine, I can just slow down.
Or you can pit me.
5. My spell was fine though.
4. No.
3.
Red, 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 red.
Red.
Coins? Coins?
Hook so.
Shaking out your bones.
Drills.
That was me. Soak skull.
Kill everyone.
Yes.
Kill them to death.
Let's try a little experiment. Best test batch yet.
Oh my fucking god, I released. I'm so dumb.
Don't you have the weak core?
No.
Why?
I trust on my brain, but apparently my brain is not braining.
Why the fuck would you do that? That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Somebody share the don't release weak core.
I do agree.
Should I? That's obligatory.
The don't release weak aura was really bad on like, what was it that we spawned right there?
Didn't they fix it and auto-release for you? What the fuck do you mean bad? It's the best weak aura in the history of the game. Are we summoning? Oh, Jimmbo, you need to fix your bleed. I can hear myself sometimes and I just want to die.
When was the auto release? What boss
I don't know.
spawned you there?
Just Tindril, Frank? What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. Tindril.
Jesus Christ.
And Frank, yeah.
It was fucking yesterday, bro. Come on.
Yeah, sure. It's like
just 2 years ago.
Christ.
Gracias.
De nada.
Jimmbo, same already.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this?
Oh, check red, by the way. Oh, we're gonna die because I didn't say it.
Taking out your bones. Didn't see that coming.
Red, chill out a little bit. I need to get through. Done. Beams.
Let's try a little experiment. I call it the green noise.
Moving boss soon.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a high bar to test out.
Drills.
Rallying cry. Time spiral.
Rockets into polarity shift.
House into my success. It's gonna work.
Rockets done. Mines and drills up next. Drills.
See that coming. Shaking out your bones.
This is gonna be the wrong missiles, bullshit.
That's a new benchmark.
Your boss. Get ready to. Ooh, don't go too early. Just wait for these missiles. Now position, stay information. Twist left 3, 2.
Gate to right.
Twist.
The green noise.
Nice. Polarity shift soon. Saints, do you know which polarity you have? Yeah, you're blue. Safe rest. And super careful. Just want to live. Just want to get out of here. You don't need DPS boss at all. Just live. Need to see the rest of the fight. My boss in for positioning and then you taunted.
Yep.
Red, you stay on the edge. Blue, we go middle. Get ready for polarity shift. Your boss. Nice. Back to P1. Drills in 5. Drills in 5.
Bad batch. my success. Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
This is wide beam.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Keep going, I need to see the fight. This should be far, yeah. So there should be a speed assign. Go far now, go far, go far, go far, go far.
Let's try something special.
Boss is super awkward there, I need to figure out that move exactly. Drills incoming, drills incoming, yeah. Alright, that was good. That's what we need to see more of. Let me see the reference when you do that. Yep.
I think I just gate her.
Did we accidentally move over mine?
Yeah. Insta death sentence.
Rod, on the second mine pop, I think, after the polarity swap. How the fuck do I get back after I pop the mine into the blue
Do you have
group?
this time? So I have the POV. Do you
If
have the
I
POV
what
from? Do you like? Did it happen this time so we can look at it?
Yeah, it happened this time.
Yeah, I'll just look at it in a second. I just need to see the movement timing here for tanks. Oh yeah, boss is just being a little bitch. Take res, eat mage food, open bod. When is it in the fight? Very end?
No, it's like on the before intermission, and it's the mine pop before intermission.
Gotcha. So this should be
like on that part there. I'm just stuck, kind of on the other
rotation.
side. Like this one here. After I do the pop,
and then I need to
I go back. Like what? How do I go? Just normally.
Yeah. I see the problem. So remember, blue, red. You are blue, so you should first of all you should be going out like this, and then you go back like this.
Okay.
You went this way.
Because I just alter timed.
That's why I was saying looking at where your group is at, because it gets kind of weird sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no easy memorization, just slow everything down and try to not pass red. It's hard to explain.
Got it.
I mean, that was fine as far as first attempts go. Like, that's how it should look. It should be chaos first, and then you figure it out, and the next time it's smoother. Alright, good pull. And again, please stop dying intermission. Doesn't matter if you leave boss alone. I don't give 2 fucks about his health. We just need to go through the motions. There's like 3 more parts of this fight we haven't seen yet.
3.
Boss damage could not
Remember
matter.
red mark?
Red.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. I got a hypothesis to test out. Didn't see that coming.
Drill, sorry, late call. Red, don't lock me in. I need to get out.
Let's try a little experiment.
Beans.
I call this the green noise.
Moving boss in a sec.
If this is wired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. Let's try something special.
Rallying cry.
Drills.
Bad bags.
Missiles gonna be up next.
Check out the big bang.
Missiles into polarity.
Toast into my success. Switch. It's gonna work.
Drills in a sec. Guess we should be out of that by now and reorient so we don't fuck anybody over here.
Didn't see that coming.
Drills. This is gonna be the counter run. Watch your health. Kill your boss. Watch missiles. Wait with the movement. Wait. Now you can go. Watch those drills. They will hopefully be gone. Watch the twist here, Tilly.
Gate to right.
Go through. Yeah, that's fine. Twist. Nice. Knocking coming. Don't collide, don't need DPS on boss, just stay alive. It's gonna be your boss, Tilly.
Yep.
Red, we're going on the edge. Blue, go to the middle. So blue to the middle, red stay.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Nice, get ready for polarity shift.
Time spiral.
Nice. Drills. Watch your health, everything fucking sucks. At least. Alright, we're doing wide beam into movement here. So we're running all the way across. These drills might be in the way here, get ready for that. Running as soon as these disappear. Melee, don't worry about boss. We're just running. Watch mines. Nice positions. Drills.
You have to rest me.
You are red, I need a red wrestler.
White beams and rockets.
Yeah, that's the same shit. White beam. Red, I think you're goal keeping. So if any munes are in red at this point, then you can goal keep these, because that one right behind you is the Monko one.
I know it's a lot of my POV there, but that was chaos on that set for purple soak, because I also had drill.
The very last one?
Yeah, the last one here.
Is it? Alright, so I know on purple, so this one is super easy. You literally just go here and you're done.
Okay.
Yeah, your only mistake is running away. So these two pops, green and purple, are free. You guys literally just go out to them and wait.
Okay, so I just wait there.
Yeah. So that's a very important set to understand.
Yeah, I gotcha then.
Where's my game? Yeah, I'm seeing some deaths starting to happen. I think we might be in bleed out territory, but I don't know if you want to stop and waste time with it. Might as well just pull all day today.
After knockback phase, we just pretty much die from mine detonation.
Might as well just pull here, and then I'll check reviews and look at healers.
Everything.
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Check
1.
red.
Red mark.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
Red, don't lock me in. Beams incoming.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moving soon.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Drills in 5.
Rallying cry.
Whoops, bad bags. Oh, check out the big bang.
This is missiles into polarity shifts.
Toast into my success.
Missile bad.
It's gonna work.
Soak circle.
And mines. Drills in a sec as well. Drills incoming.
Soak.
Watch out, just get your drill nearby. This is counter run, beware. Until they take boss, but don't move yet. Wait for missiles. Go now. Everybody stay in formation. Boss into position.
Gate to right.
Nice, let's do here. Twist. Shift. Do about tell me which player you are now. There you go. Let's be safe here. So this is your boss, Tilly. Blue, you run straight to middle here. Blue to middle. Blue to middle.
It'll up the kill rate 20%.
Nice, get ready for polarities. Alright, now just drop everything and focus on your health during these mines here. You all have health by healthstones, personals hopefully. There we go. Drills incoming, drills incoming. Watch your health. That's gonna be hard to personal. Let's go again.
That was some flawless blue DH gameplay, by the way.
I watched my HP, I saw it go from full to literally 0. Is that
Drills incoming? Did we 360 backflip, no eyesight into mine?
No, I could, I got my double IB from the build.
Oh, that's a nasty mine. Yeah, I see. Are you eating crackers? The way you want to repair.
Yep. That's fake.
It's
What
here,
the
but
fuck?
not here.
What is this?
Nah,
I
that's
never
bait.
want to see this again. What is this?
It's gonna expire. So.
But it's a normal one, or what?
Yeah. It
Okay, yeah. Gee, I was about to lose my shit.
disables before it expires.
If they add a fucking bait repair, I'm gonna lose my mind.
There
Or
is
it breaks all your gear.
Alright, check where red is. It should be second.
Ravi, can you shout
4,
in game?
3,
Thank you.
2, 1.
Good thing you clarified.
What'll happen if I do this? Kicking out your bones. Didn't see
Drills.
that coming. Toasting to my success. Let's try a little
Games.
experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moving.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Rallying cry.
Drills. Alright, let it go.
Oh, check out the big
There's his
bang.
missiles into polarity shift. Safe.
Here's to a stash.
Polarity shift.
It's gonna work. Let's try something
Watch your health.
special.
Drills up next. Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
This is gonna be the suck.
Let's try a little experiment.
Watch your health. Billy, your boss. Don't move until missiles are done.
How hot does flesh get before it sits?
Let's move. Stay in formation. People alive. Nice. Get ready to twist.
Gate to right.
Twist now.
Toasting to my
Polarity shift incoming.
Same.
And no. Watch your health here. Don't bother DPS in the boss, we're still on.
Go on.
Yeah, my boss. Watch circle, 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 circle. All that matters. Blue, we're going straight for the middle. Red's the edge.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%.
Nice. Polarity shift incoming.
Gonna work.
And mines. Everybody watch your health from now on. This is spicy town. Your boss, your boss, your boss. Drills. Oh. White beams. Let's go through the motions so we can burn in this mindset behind us. So whoever gets next to the mines, green and purple are right in front of us. Don't need to go with us here. Everybody else going far. Watch mines on their way over.
Time spiral.
Watch mine, watch mine, watch mine.
Soap. Soap triangle.
2. Just do the mine sequence. 3. And 4. Nice. Up, up.
Let's try a little experiment. Ooh, that's a new benchmark.
What the fuck did I see with you there, Bess? Have you walked in hell?
Huh?
What was that drill in there?
Soap square.
Really
Yeah, I
walk-
had a blue pop and I...
I'm just looking here. Like, so you have a blue pop. Is that red coming back?
Yeah, I did a pop on triangle. Oh wait, is the red?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how you should be moving. So like, she's blue, you're red. I guess you need to really hog this line.
Same thing happens on the other set, if there's a...
I mean, we didn't collide.
No, but you basically did. Like, this is a whole
Ah, yeah,
set.
I
Also,
guess.
why the fuck are you people over here? What are you two doing here? You should be over here. Jimmbo and Pet Slam, did you just get disoriented? Or is this some strategy I
was
haven't cooked up?
Trying to run against the trade mill, and it's not a good idea.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you were still working on it from that part. It's taking you sweet ass time. And Jimmbo, you just got disoriented, I guess. But yeah, because you look very confused. Let's go game.
When we get the knockback gate thing, it feels like red have a lot more space than blue on the belt. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they can just stop walking, and they'll slide
yeah, but
to
like
safety.
when I'm like I'm blue, like I know it's okay. I can't cast anything because even if I run right to the end.
The problem is you should be here. This is blue's belt, so if since you're blue, you should be over here, and then you can just go up here and then slide and cast, run up, slide and cast.
Fucking genius,
Yeah.
me, mate.
This
Got
is
it.
melee. This is melee help. Obviously, if you're red, you can't do the same thing, but then you, as you correctly.
Yeah, I
checked,
was
you
following
do
a
the
blue
slide
melee
help.
person who wants to be near the boss. Like, who the fuck does that?
Go gain.
Yeah, that's some try hard shit.
What happens if I slow fall on the knock?
You're gonna go far.
4, 3.
Very
red,
hard.
red, red, red,
One.
red, red.
What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones.
Drills.
Didn't see that coming.
Red, don't lock me in. Lines incoming.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Moving.
Guardian Spirit.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Drills.
Whoops, bad batch. Check out the big bang.
Rockets into polarity.
How's the my success? How is this gonna work? Let's try something special.
Drill soon.
Oh no! Didn't see that coming. Taking out your bones.
This is suck. You're a boss, wait for missiles. Careful, careful. Nice. Twist now.
Gate to right.
Polarity shift next. Polarity. And set up for your knocks. You have gate angle. And no deaths, just be safe here. Your boss still there?
Yeah.
Blue to middle, blue to middle.
Time spiral.
So now on bombs or sketch. Nice polarity shift. Drills, drills, drills.
Bad bags. Houston to my success.
Trail on the bomb. Nice white beam here.
Let's try a little experiment.
Next mines right in front of boss, so purple and green. Everybody else moving. Watch mines in transit.
How hot this place get before it sizzles?
Watch mine.
I got a hypothesis to test out.
So.
Didn't see that coming.
Drill, drill, drill. It's wide beam and missiles. Red. If you have immunes, this is a good place to send them.
Sorry, I took boss a bit late. Keep an eye on
I didn't notice that either. Yeah, you just have to hold it here.
Polarity.
Boss is gonna leave, ignore that.
Let's try something special. Limbs for science.
Rallying
we should be doing
cry.
a cross here, sorry. Really threw me off.
Bad
Just the
bag.
cross.
Beams.
Oh, this sequence is gonna be rough as well. This is the first really hard overlap. Yeah, we need to get there cleanly. So what needs to happen there is blue needs to run super early, far away, and that leaves a gap for you to drag the boss over if you're tanking as red at that point. It's kind of an awkward part of the fight.
Push gate shit. The push gate shit is horrible. You need to be a Formula 1 pilot to react on time.
Isn't this the moment where you do spin 180?
No.
So the red one can drag the boss. I saw in some videos people do that.
Yeah, again, you can see many things in videos. The question is which strategy will do. You should be fine without any twisting at that point. Blue just needs to go really far up, and then tank does a C shape, and boss ends up where it needs to go anyway.
Yeah, but it removes that awkwardness.
Well, it adds an extra mechanic everybody has to remember, so it's not free. There's no awkwardness just running across. You just need to remember. We're running that way anyway. But it doesn't matter for now. We'll just grind it out. That won't go into tip. We'll sort it next time.
Five, 4.
Go, 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 go. Remember where red is?
Oh, boss is gonna be in the middle.
Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Leave him here. Drills.
See that coming.
Beams.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise.
Golden boss.
Oh no! If this is It'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Rallying cry.
Drills, drills, drills.
Whoops! Bad bags.
There's missiles into polarity. Bunch of missiles. Mines and drills.
Didn't see that coming. Shaking out your bones.
Join blue.
Hordes suck.
Breaking emphasize.
Oh, dude, blue, you need to fuck off. There's so many blue in the middle there. Go
And
again.
there was a drill right there.
Yeah, that drill is me, that's suckcast.
Gate to right.
Yeah, you need to be out before that. Or are you just coming back from a pop?
I'm coming back in from popping orange, and I'm
Oh,
setting myself,
yeah.
and then it hits me.
Is that a 3? Yeah, so that's a 3, so you just need to be like chilling out here.
Well, the bomb pops before the drill.
Yeah, but you gotta expect to drill after, otherwise this happens. Yeah, I don't think that's... Is that drill actually? Oh, there is one drill, exactly. And
Yeah,
that
there is.
explains the
Yeah.
blue then.
As I said, I planted my feet and then got drilled.
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got research to develop. What'll happen if I do this? Shaking out your bones. Didn't see that coming. Toast into my success.
Mines.
I call this the green noise.
Red rest. Green boss.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate 20%. I got a hypothesis to test out.
Rallying cross.
Whoops, bad bags.
Drills.
Oh, check out the big bang.
Rockets into polarity.
Here's to a stash.
Rockets.
It's gonna work. Let's try something special.
Go again. Actually, let's call it here.
Ooh, that's a new benchmark. Didn't see
Yeah, not much to say.
yet.
You all know the drill. Literally just
Is that a pun?
The drill. The bomb. The beam.
Was that a pun?
That was not a pun. Yeah, that's it for the night. No exit speech. See you all Sunday. If you're confused about the loss, read up, rewatch VODs, learn that shit.
Yuri.
Have a good night.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Bye.
Bye bye bye.